Hey everyone, today we're going to be testing and reviewing the WorkSharp knife and tool sharpener. This is the regular edition, not the Ken Onion edition with the adjustable guides, but from what I've heard, this one actually works better than that edition, so let's see how it works. Up first, we're going to be trying out a really small knife. This is my Gerber pocket knife. It goes on my keychain. Power button is on the bottom. You're going to put the blade onto the guide and pull it back along the guide, being sure to keep it as flush as you can the entire time. So we have our medium grit belt on here, we have our outdoor and pocket guide on here. Should take about 5 swipes per side. You gotta be sure to stick the blade all the way down into the guide. Looks pretty sharp, feels pretty sharp. Let's see how sharp it is. Looks good to me. Alright, up next we're going to a really heavy blade hunting knife. We'll see if this thing's got enough power to get this blade as sharp as I like. As I tried sharpening all these knives, the trick that I found that made the biggest difference was being sure that that blade was fully seated at the bottom of that guide, and you keep it nice and flush along that guide as well throughout the entire tip of the blade. Looks like we got this knife decently sharp, but not quite sharp enough. So in order to get that knife even sharper, we're going to switch belts from the medium grit over to the super fine honing belt. Press down on the belt retention spring, pull the belt off the top, slide it out from the bottom, and replace it in the opposite order. With the honing blade, we want to alternate strokes. Should take about 5 on each side. Light pressure, again making sure that that knife is fully seated down into the guide. Now that's more like it. Let's sharpen a kitchen knife. So we'll take off our 25-degree outdoor and replace it with our 20-degree kitchen guide. So this knife is serrated on one side, which means that we only need to sharpen the flat side. By improving that edge, we should sharpen the overall blade of the knife without ruining those delicate serrations. Five strokes only on the flat side. Try not to apply too heavy a pressure and be sure to keep that blade as flush with that guide as possible. Switch belts, we're back to our honing belt. Let's get this knife super sharp. 5 strokes, again only on the flat side. Alright everyone, that was the WorkSharp knife and tool sharpener. I would recommend that product. I've used it in the past. I've used it on the knife that I processed my deer with last season, and it held an edge incredibly well. For around 80 bucks, it's a great value, and I would recommend it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, shoot straight.